Hello and welcome, and thank you for joining me for this tarot reading. Today's reading is inspired by a birthday on March 1st. So this makes him a Pisces. This is usually represented by two fishes in the Western astrology. For today's reading, I'll be asking, what can you expect for the rest of Pisces season? This will be for the remaining of March until the 20th. So go ahead and choose the group that most calls to you, or the image that basically you're most drawn to, and I'll see you at that reading. Let's see. And here we go. Let's get this going. All right. So, group one, what can you expect for the rest of Pisces season? The rest of Pisces season. You're wondering, group one, what can you expect for the rest of Pisces season based on this image right here? Pisces is usually referred to as fishes, or they're represented by two fishes. And for me, I thought about being creative, and I chose, two sharks. Sharks are fishes after all. They're arguably king of the sea when it gets to fishes. Which is why I thought they represented King of Waters very accurately. King of Waters also refers to King of Cups in tarot. Being a King of Cups, or being the King of Waters, can mean that you are emotionally disciplined, emotionally mature, and very in tune with your inner self. The birthday person I was referring to in the intro, they fittingly represent King of Waters. They're very emotionally disciplined, or at least they try to be. They try to be balanced when it gets to their emotions. They never try to be too frustrated nor too excited about anything in life. But if you were to, say, be in tune with your emotions and be in tune with your instincts like a shark, then you can navigate your oceans with very good precision. So the question I'm asking today is, what can you expect for the rest of Pisces season that may have to do with your emotions, your emotional discipline, your King of Cups, your King of Waters? What is it that you can expect for the rest of Pisces season that may be related to you being the King of Cups in your own life? What can we expect for group one? What can we expect for group one? Mr. King of Cups. Miss or Mr. King of Cups, King of Waters. What can we expect? All right. Page of Wands reversed. High Priestess. Four of Swords reversed. Three of Pentacles reversed, and Ace of Wands. So I see a lot of pullback. Page of Wands, if it's usually upright, you got some sort of spark or some sort of inspiration going on that got you going. Right now it's reversed, so you're drawn back. High Priestess, you're using intuition. Your intuition is saying something. Four of Swords reverse, you may be overworked, you may be burnt out. Three of Pentacles may be referring to a collaboration that may not be working out. But then your spark or your Ace of Wands is back. Let's see what this is really about. Let's get into it. Let's get into, what is this Page of Wands? Page of Swords. So the Page of Swords is reversed, meaning that you are not being clear about something. Something's not being, you're not being clear about something, so therefore you don't have initiative to act on it or move forward with it. High Priestess. Ooh, clarified by Death. Major Arcana clarifying another Major Arcana. So this may be referring to an ending that has been given a rebirth, maybe a new start, which is why you are thinking carefully about the situation. Four of Swords, clarified by Five of Swords. Five of Swords, Four of Swords. Five of Swords is usually something that has ended, and it's a point in which you may be going one way nor the other way. And therefore, maybe this battle has burnt you out. You're overworked, you're tired, you need rest. And you can't rest very well because of this situation that has gotten you thinking about your direction and what you're going. Three of Pentacles, what are you about? About Eight of Cups. Eight of Cups being, usually if it's upright, it's about you getting over something from the past or leaving emotions behind. You're moving forward, leaving some emotions behind. But when it's reversed, it may be coming back to haunt you. Or it's bothering you. That's all. Something is, you're still bothered by this. You haven't quite moved past these emotions yet. Therefore, this project that's going on right now, or this collaboration in this situation, isn't quite the most stable. Ace of Wands, what are you about? King of Swords. That's, no, sorry, excuse me, King of Wands. That's not bad. That's that, you know, you must know that certainty. There's certainty, and there's a knowing, and there's a confidence after all this. Okay, well, that's not bad at all. At least in the end of it. Starts out kind of rough, maybe because of a lack of clarity. There's a lack of clarity, there's a lack of knowledge of some sort. So therefore, there's a lack of confidence in the beginning. But because of an ending of the situation that has happened, you are thinking carefully about your rebirth. Therefore, you are in High Priestess mode of looking into yourself and seeing the situation for what it is. You are discerning the facts about the situation. This situation has already pretty much isn't going well, or it's ending, or has ended, and you're picking up the pieces. It's burnt you out a bit, and you are trying to rest, but you're not getting quite the rest that you need. Therefore, you may be having trouble emotionally, of course, moving past the situation, leaving it behind. And therefore, this project or this collaboration in the situation itself, the foundations aren't sound, but you know, you seem to still have this fire, this inspiration to move forward, really, because you know this in a way it has ended. You've seen its ending. You just are trying to move forward with it, with the lessons, or the correct lessons. Hello. Excuse me. inspiration and excitement right there. Anyway, now you are determined to move forward with this. And yeah, you're determined for a rebirth, to use your rebirth and collect yourself correctly, because you show up as having this fire and being this King of Wands at the end of it all. You're going to get past this, and you are going to learn from your mistakes, and you are going to do the best of what this ending, or where this ending has, or where you have left this project. And you're going to move forward. And I see your bottom deck energy being 7 of Cups upright, which means, do you have options? You're seeing a number of options. So you may be down, but you're not out, basically. Your fire may be dimmed, but it's going to light up again. You're going to press forth because you know what you want from this. And you are using your intuition to see things for what they are. And maybe that's what makes you the King of Cups. Well, that's what makes you the shark. Because you definitely have masculine energy going on here. Seeing King of Wands involved in here too. Yeah, you definitely are going to keep up the momentum. Even if for now your momentum has pulled back. You are going to fire it up again when it's the right time. You are using your intuition and you see your options, basically. You see your options, and you're going to weigh them You're going to weigh them carefully. You're going to be mature about this. Be the King of Cups. Be the shark. And that's all I have for you for this reading. Yep. I think it's pretty good. But okay. Yeah, that's not about it at all. I think it's nothing you can't handle. Well, just, I guess, find rest. That's the only, I guess, advice there is, really, because everything else you're still pushing forth. And that's all. Yep. So go ahead and be safe, take care, and goodbye. Let's clear this now. All right. Group 2. Group 2, for those who had chose Group 2, you may have chose this because you were attracted to the koi, the 2 little koi, or the heart. I'm not sure anyone notices that heart, but yes, that heart in koi. With this image, I thought about deep emotions. Deep emotions. Emotions beneath the surface. Let's see. Yeah, emotions beneath the surface. The person I was referring to in the intro, the birthday person, they have very deep emotions, but you would never know looking at them. They're besides being emotionally mature, they tend to be introverted and quiet. But when they speak, they demonstrate a very keen sense. They also are smart and show immense wisdom. But looking at them, you would also suspect of being romantic. Or at least deeply romantic, you know. The songs they listen to, they're just full of heartache. But you wouldn't know if you just looked at them on the surface. So this image is about that. It's about deep emotions. So group 2, what deep emotions are we exploring? What can you expect for the remainder of March, of Pisces season, until the 20th? What can you expect? What can you expect for the rest of Pisces seasons that may have to do with your deep emotions? Deep emotions. Maybe love, or maybe you're exploring your inner self. What can you expect for the rest of Pisces season? The Magician reversed. Page of Cups reversed. 10 of Cups, 6 of Cups, and 7 of Swords reversed. Well, the Magician reverse can usually mean that you're trying to manifest something, but it's not quite working out yet. The Page of Cups reverse may mean that there is emotional trouble, or you're not as creative, or maybe not as happy. But who knows? Yet. 10 of Cups is, well, that's a good card, really. Usually it's a good card. Fulfillment. 6 of Cups refers to the past, childhood, and 7 of Cups reverse may be referring to a changing of direction. Now let me see what this Magician is about. Magician, what are you about? What can they expect for the rest of Pisces season? Let's see, you, Knight of Swords. Maybe you're rushing into a situation. Maybe you're being reckless. Maybe you're acting brash. Usually Knight of Swords. Did I say Knight of Cups or Knight of Swords? Knight of Swords is reversed, meaning you are jumping in way too quick. Trying to be the hero, but slow your roll. The Magician. Maybe you acted too quick, and whatever you were trying to manifest, whatever you were trying to bring forth, it didn't work out. Page of Cups, what are you about? What are you about, Page of Cups? Strength, inner strength. Strength reversed. Okay, so whatever you didn't manifest that discouraged you, you acted too rash, you acted too fast, and then now your inner strength, you're pulling back. You're not as confident, maybe, in yourself. Therefore, that's why you're emotionally not quite as motivated. Or your heart's not quite in it right now because something didn't work out. 10. Oh, but you feel all the world whole about this. You're apparently fulfilled. There's still some emotional fulfillment here because you're on top of the world. Let's see, let's clarify this some more because you're not discouraged, that's for sure. 6 of Cups, what are you about? Reverse, the Devil. Devil reversed to clarify the 6 of Cups, meaning you've been released from something, or you're not keeping something, you're not being kept down about something because there is some type of childhood love, childhood creativity. There's innocent emotions and innocent love here that's that's what it is, optimism. That's not keeping you down. You're not letting the devil get you. No, that devil is not having you. You are not letting yourself hold you back. What is this Seven of Swords about? Okay, Six of Wands. So whatever victory you thought you were having, you're not. Your procession has been pulled back, says Six of Wands. And you didn't get away with something. Man, yeah, Seven of Swords reversed for me usually meant you think you're getting away with something and you did not. You're going to be found out. But overall, what does this say? This says that, well, let me see. That says that the Magician, you try to manifest something, you acted too quick, therefore it didn't come to fruition. You're pulled back now. You're not as confident. Your inner strength, you're down about that. Your Page of Cups says, I'm not really into it right now, but hey, apparently that's okay. You're on top of the world. You are fulfilled in some way or form. Maybe because here's a sense of optimism. You are keeping an optimistic type of emotions here because you are not keeping yourself stuck. The Devil reverse could mean that basically, yeah, your or inner demons, whatever things, fears you aren't letting that hold you back, I guess, from at least thinking happy thoughts or having some happy emotions here. And maybe you're actually Seven of Swords. Are you getting rid of something? Or sometimes Seven of Swords also refers to turning a new leaf, turning a new direction. Maybe you're thinking, oh man, I'm not gonna be that way. I'm gonna try another way. So your victory right now is being postponed. Is that what this is about? Queen of Pentacles is your underlying energy. Meaning, oh, and look down there, Eight of Pentacles. Jeez, you are grounded. That's for sure. You are grounded. You're a grounded person. You are feeling, if anything, I could say, you have a lot of self-worth. That's for sure. You have self-worth. You have a sense of prosperity. And I guess that's why you are on top of the world and you're still pretty much fulfilled and happy in your family or whatever you have. You're emotionally fulfilled. So despite whatever didn't come to fruition, despite whatever action you took that didn't work out and your manifestation didn't come and you're not quite at your game and you're not quite as happy with what this was, you're still on top of the world somehow. Maybe you're thinking of a different direction. Your victory is not quite here yet because, well, it didn't work out. But you're grounded, you're happy, and I guess you might try again. So, what does this have to do with deep emotions? I don't know. Maybe just happy emotions. Maybe you're just really sound in your emotions because you're grounded. You're a grounded person, that's for sure. And you don't let things hold you back. Your emotions are up at its highest, at its best. That's good. That's good to see. And I think that's all I'm getting because for something that didn't work out, you aren't backing down. You are optimistic and you're grounded. As in, you don't let things shake you, that's for sure. Being the Queen of Pentacles, your underlying energy, you're going to be patient and you're going to keep at it slowly, I guess. For someone who, I guess, jumped in too quick at the beginning, you're going to keep at it slowly until you get that victory, because right now you might need to change a direction in this situation, whatever it is. And that's all I have for you. Well, just stay safe, take care, and goodbye. we have here? 3. All right, for those who chose group 3. For those who chose group 3, this is your reading. The reason you might have picked group 3 is, well, you were definitely drawn to the colors or the images. An image that I was inspired, honestly, by prosperity. Prosperity, wealthiness, money, abundance. When you see a koi pond, the people who have it are very likely wealthy, or at least they have extra money to be able to get that koi pond. But yeah, with this reading, as I referred to in the intro, this was inspired by this birthday person for March 1st. And they are definitely a person looking for financial and long-term wealth in their life. They want, legacy type of wealthiness, long-term wealthiness. And they have enough brains, hard work, patience, and they're definitely working at it. They're working at becoming much wealthier than they are so that they can make things easier for themselves and their family, their children. But yes, koi. Pisces wealth, long-term wealth, the koi and its representation in prosperity. So what can, group 3, what can you expect for the rest of March till March 20th in Pisces season? What can you expect the rest of Pisces season? That may have to do with wealth, long-term prosperity, money. What can you expect for the rest of March 20th, till March 20th, sorry. What can you expect for the rest of March pertaining to wealth? Long-term prosperity, please, for group 3. Well, let's see. 7 of Pentacles reversed, 7 of Wands, 8 of Cups, Page of Cups, and Page of Pentacles reversed. So, reverse 7 of Pentacles can mean that whatever you invested in recently didn't work out. Or at least it wasn't quite worth the time you put in. You didn't get as much out as you put in. Your 7 of Wands, you're still keeping up at it. You're staying on top of the game. And 8 of Cups reversed, meaning you have not moved forward from this yet, or you're having trouble moving past this, leaving it behind. I mean, maybe this failure. Or maybe just, your setback. Maybe you're having a problem leaving it behind. Page of Cups. You're still feeling inspired, though. You're feeling creative. And Page of Pentacles, you don't quite have a plan. Maybe. Let's see. Let's clarify. Let's clarify before we can know for sure. What is this 7 of Pentacles? 7 of Cups. Referring to options. They were overwhelming. Maybe you had high expectations, unrealistic expectations perhaps, maybe from this investment. Maybe you were thinking your head was in the clouds. You were being too dreamy. Maybe you should have been more realistic, maybe more realistic goals, or maybe just simpler goals. You are being very fantastical in your thinking. Let's see, Seven of Wands. What are we looking at? A Tower moment. Oh, the Tower. This means a shake-up. Okay, so we might have a shake-up here. You are keeping up the fight, and you are going to realize something important from this. Eight of Cups. What are you about? Sorry, yeah, your Cups. You are about reverse King of Pentacles. Not grounded, not prosperous. Yeah, okay. Page of Cups, Page of Cups. What are you about? Page of Cups. What can Group 3 expect for the rest of March? What do they need to hear till March 20th? Queen of Cups. You're in your emotions, so maybe you're trying to be optimistic and creative, because right now you're really deep in a lot of confusion or distractions, or you're over emotional. Let's see, Page of Pentacles. What are you about? Page of Wands reversed. Oh, so many pages too. So many pages. So when I see so many pages, sometimes I think about like, well, you're inexperienced, you're young, you have the energy though, you have the potential. It's just that, you're still new at this. All right, let's see. So overall, what I can see from this is Seven of Pentacles. Investment didn't work out. And possibly because you had too many unrealistic expectations from it. You are keeping up a fight. You are standing your ground. You are, trying your best here. And it's going to result in something that will shake up your world. You're going to have a lightning bolt. Maybe you're going to realize something from this catastrophe, from this shakeup that you're still fighting off. And you're having trouble really kind of letting go of maybe the mistakes, or maybe the ideas, letting go maybe of these other unrealistic ideas that you have for the goal that you're trying for. Maybe that's it. Maybe what you need to do is realize something new. Because you're not gaining any prosperity in this old way of thinking, or the way of thinking. Maybe you need to realize something new. Maybe you need to try something new. That's what it is. Because you're not, the King of Pentacles right now with maybe too many certain types, unrealistic expectations. Maybe that you need to leave behind. Or emotional things. These are emotional distractions rather than facts. You're being optimistic though. Out of all the pages that are upright, your Page of Cups is the only one upright. That means you are being optimistic, you're being creative, and you're going to try something new. Maybe that's the advice right there. You're going to try something new. Yeah, because you are overly emotional about probably this goal. Yeah, you're probably over emotional about this goal, and you need to really be better at planning, because your Page of Pentacles is reversed. You're not planning well. You're not planning and grounded. You're not grounded in your planning. And because you're not grounded in your planning, this fire isn't flicking. Page of Wands is reversed, meaning you might be discouraged, or that spark isn't as effective as it could be, because your planning needs to be better. It needs to be more grounded, needs to be more well thought out before it can spark a fire that would actually get you going. What is this all maybe about? Four of Swords. Four of Swords usually refers to some meditating, rest. So maybe that's your advice right there. You need to rest on some thinking, some meditating over the situation and what you're trying to achieve and what you're putting in, because what you're putting in, you're not getting out as satisfactory as you want it to be. And you may be really up in your emotions more about this, maybe how much it failed, or how, rather than seeing that, learning from maybe this failure or this setback. And you'll probably have this aha moment in your fight soon, in this struggle soon. And once you actually get an aha moment, you should meditate on it, think about it, look within, and be more logical on this matter, because you don't quite have that set plan yet. But you are new, as I said, there's a lot of pages. You're new in this. This isn't something that, you're a master in. You're not King of Pentacles yet. You're not quite that experienced yet. So yeah, you're still fresh in whatever this endeavor is. Possibly financial endeavor, considering you chose this group. So go back to the drawing board, maybe the advice. But you definitely have to, you're optimistic and creative. You have enough time to keep on throwing things at the dartboard until something works, I suppose. But importantly, meditate on it. Rest and think about the mistakes, think about what didn't work, and have an actual goal, realistic goal, and not like you're distracted by too many goals. Leave what didn't work behind, and don't get discouraged by failure. You can go at it again, but go at it with more thought and more planning, and soon you'll find that spark to continue. You'll get that aha moment soon. And let's see, that's all I'm getting for this reading. Stay safe, take care, and goodbye.